Hello and welcome to this chartpattern.com video on how Dan Zanger traded AGQ, the Ultra ETF for silver, and how he called the parabolic top. You're going to learn here both the entries and the reason for his exit in calling the top. So to begin with, you'll notice you had this uptrend off the bottom for silver, and this ETF pulls back and makes a U pattern. This is a Zanger U pattern. It's not a full cup, but it is a U, and Dan highlights the stock for a buy around $100 a share. And you'll notice in this shot, price moves up over 50% from that buy point. On the left-hand side in this shot, you can see how that was the first buy point, and now price develops a second buy point for Dan. Dan sees the cup and then the handle created and suggests a second buy at about 140. He called the secondary purchase on AGQ. So you'll notice price rallies off that second buy point and moves up. And as we step to the rest of the chart, you'll notice how this first buy point and second point now rallied up to over $360 per share. So you've bought both at about $100 a share and about $140, and you're now looking at a stock that's trading at about $360 per share. Now, what Dan did notice is that as this stock climbed, there were a few key indicators of a potential topping process that could happen. You'll notice down here at the bottom, the bars are smaller. And up here, you notice these wide, loose bars. The difference here is when price gets extended like this and bars are wide and loose, you need to be looking for when a top could occur. Another warning sign was that Dan noticed is, as you can see, these accelerating trend lines. The first one at this angle, the second one, and then this third one nearly going straight up. As price got parabolic, Dan noticed that it was more prone to potential sell-off. And in fact, one morning, he noticed a gap up after this extended move, which could be an exhaustion gap, and then price filled the gap quickly. Noticing that, Dan called for a sell on AGQ and silver at $360 a share. And you'll notice in this next shot explains the entire process after that. At $360 a share, after calling that parabolic top, price in just 4 sessions here, you can see them 1, 2, 3, 4, moved from $360 a share down to under $180 a share in that short period of time. So his two buys right here equaled a total gain of over 240% on this ETF, and then sold it at near the exact top. And you'll notice that AGQ has still not recovered since then. So important to not only learn the reasons for the buy points in this case, but also the signs so that you can avoid being caught in the blow-off top move before you lose all your gains in this massive decline.